Hey everyone, my name is Simpsy. How you all doing? Welcome of my Total War Rome 2 DEI Roman campaign on the Macedonian Wars DLC. Alright, they've actually fortified. Shit. Still favoured to win though. Despite this one, we haven't had a battle. Might be fun. Even though they're fortified. And we'll move here. They're moving out. No way. Are they trying to run? I think they are. As if. We'll move. Oh, maybe not. What are they doing? Yeah, they're gonna come charge.
Men of Italia!
Yeah, we'll get away from those arrow towers then. Stuff that. Those things are like machine gun nests. It's because they probably have the range on us. That's what they're thinking. Kind of wasting our javelins a little bit. Right, come on the sides. Alright, charge that. You charge this. And we'll envelop. Craziest army. Okay, now those towers are starting to ping us. And you're not quite out of ammunition, but you should be about here. Our general's under attack, that's fine. Just wait for our skirmishers to get an angle. We don't need to commit our infantry and cavalry just yet. Just like skirmishing from the sides is the best, and behind, like we're just smashing them here. Get the cavalry to hit these though. Nice. Okay, we're still skirmishing there. Alright. Yeah, continue to hit that one. You're actually holding them down a little bit, which is nice. Actually, you guys are out of ammunition. Go for the town square to get the bonus. You're not going to be able to do anything in this fight anyway. Alright, you can charge this. You need to be hitting this one over here now. And you need to flank around. Move you back over here, get away. Last thing we want is the general to get sniped. Bizarre they pushed out though. Sometimes happens. Charge that. Nice. Let's continue. Just for a sec. Jeez, only 26. We outnumbered him nearly 3-1, but yeah, I guess we siege this. The walls. They don't have. We'll play this one. sending out cavalry. Shit.
Ready. Jupiter gives us
Good cavalry as well.
Principes! Men of Italia! Priori! We await your command. Principes!
I'm surprised how aggressive they were.
Your orders!
Everyone else just needs to absolutely hightail it in. Alright, try and form a line.
Romans ready for duty. Belters! Orders!
Oh god, they're moving for us now.
Priori! Advance at speed! Principes!
There's
Take
a
aim!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
lot of bad guys here now. I've stuffed up, I've divided my army too much and they've just pushed me. Just going for my weakest point. Oh bro, they just got they're being shattered. We're just gonna keep running back for a sec.
At speed!
Bro, they actually threw everything at us, what the hell?
Quickly now! Orders! We await your command. Principes!
Just need to form up here.
Double time!
Yeah, if we can get around behind them, we're set. But like,
Sucking!
they've just thrown everything at us because we're so weak here.
Equity!
They're just like throwing plebs
Full glory!
at us. No, they're screwed. That's gonna be capped though. We've got like 6 units behind them. Just gotta keep skirmishing. Actually holding for a while. Because we need infantry in there.
Sons of Mars!
Those Greek citizens did the job, I guess.
Equites!
Just shifting us about a bunch.
General!
These guys are nearly chalked. How have we not? It's because the cavalry. What is this? Light phalanx. If we throw 4 cavalry units at that, we might win that.
General! Missiles ready!
Meanwhile, everyone else is just gonna... We're turning this into a defensive siege. Oh no, they turned. We just need to hit them from all sides.
Your orders!
That was trash. Now we're capping it.
General!
These guys have just been full on sacrificed. It's actually a lot more not in our favour than what I sort of thought.
Succi equites! Riders! Advance!
This didn't work whatsoever.
Advance at speed! Astati! Pull back!
Is that a cavalry unit? Yeah, we're gonna move back over here.
Ready for orders! Ferrari! Your orders! Battle ready! Commander! Jupiter gives us strength! General!
Maybe not.
Advance at speed! Your orders!
There's a lot of stuff there.
Ferrari! Succi! Take aim! Ready! Orders! By your command! General!
We need to hit that now.
Warriors ready!
We have the capture point.
Take aim! Equites! Yours to command!
There we go.
Succi equites extraordinary!
Okay, now we gotta start getting into this.
Astati! Melee infantry at your
You
command!
guys need to go for that. It's flanking.
Commander!
Alright, it worked, but our cavalry got cooked a bit.
Commander! Double time! Warriors eager for
Alright, we need to save that one unit.
your service.
Commander.
Who's that general?
Understood.
Alright, that one. Now you guys go over here.
Missile infantry, ready for battle.
Melee warriors.
We had a tight battle this one. Kind of chalked it a bit. I'm surprised how hyper aggressive they were. Like they're like, oh, this guy's divided his army equally. These guys should be running like heaps.
By your command. Ready and waiting. Charge.
Equities! Velites! We await your command.
How is this not capitulated, this unit?
Equities! Pelters! Orders! By your command!
Okay, now I'll get you over here.
Heavy horse!
Brave Romans to a man. Thessalian.
Run!
Okay, now they're wavering.
Eager for
You're still in play.
For glory. Ready and waiting. Priori.
Turn into a little bit of a meat grinder over here. Let's continue.
Jupiter gives us
And we'll try and run down as many of them as we can.
cavalry!
Astarte.
Make sure the cavalry have a unit each. To run down. The more we can capture, the better. Jeez, this is such a mishmash. Got bloody Greek Romanized axemen, some reserve spearmen, barely any light swords. Alright. Okay. So it was pretty even actually. No, I don't even know if I actually don't know if we manually play this, we might lose this. Stuff it, it's our capital, we'll play it. Because those units in the general are pretty good. I reckon if we get there, it's going to be like really in their favour.
Used all its ammunition.
Okay, looks like they're just going to fully commit. We'll move up then. Move you here. And we'll reorientate you guys to the front as well. Alright. The battle for our newly found Greek capital begins. So you're kind of playing as like an expeditionary force, which is kind of cool. I wish you could get like waves of fresh legions, depending on how successful or unsuccessful you are. The more successful you are, the more units you get. Okay, well, so we're kind of holding here, so maybe we'll just try and flank and pin them down a little bit. And we've got archers here that can, if you can always get an angle, do it. For skirmishes. I know you're in a phalanx, you need to move. Except for the general, go there.
Understood. Ready and waiting.
Maybe you need to be further here.
Yes, Commander.
Oh, now you're moving.
Your orders.
Oh, if we could just get those skirmishes around. I don't know if we can now.
Ready for orders. Orders
It's gonna be too
understood.
tricky.
Ready.
Melee infantry ready.
Italian swordsmen. Citizen hoplites.
Archers.
Maybe just fire into that now.
Aim.
We're still firing into this here.
By your command.
This unit's floating around a bit. But so far, successful, I would say. Main objective, conquer Epirus. The quicker we can do so, the better. Before we can go against the real big madness, which is Macedonia. Speed things up. Just skirmishing at the moment. Nice. They're about to capitulate. Fire into that. I'm gonna get you to move out slightly to funnel this general unit in. Oh, they're actually wavering. What's that? Greek phalanx. Okay.
Swordsmen.
Ready for orders. Ready
I would be concerned if it was one of the
Hoplites.
Missile
more
infantry.
Romanized units. Oh, you know, try and hit that heavy phalanx from the side if you can. It seems to be showing it to us. Nice, that's so much better. I think it's time to actually you move up to replace that. You can flank and maybe flank with you as well. Dude, they've done nothing to that.
Fire on the enemy.
Even from the sides. Oh no, we haven't even taken out one.
By your command. At your service.
Well, I guess we just have to move up and have a phalanx off. Or maybe just hold there then and go phalanx.
Quick march.
Ready. Yes, commander.
And get them to flank.
At speed. Pack charge. Understood.
Ready and waiting.
Quick march. Orders. Your orders. Pull back. And forward.
Send in the plebs. Dude, bro has a hammer. What's he gonna do against like these guys? He's getting smashed.
Italian swordsmen. We await your command.
Yeah, no, this build-up position is not working here. You need to start flanking big time if we're gonna try and win this. Bro, we still haven't even knocked out
Yours to
one.
command.
Oh god, they just routed. Need to be over here. Okay, now they've knocked out a couple. We just need to swarm them. I actually don't know if we're going to win this. Because even if we destroy everyone, it's that big phalanx unit I'm really worried about. Okay, we've won that there. Just like push everyone at this. Pike unit did decently well. It was one of those battles where it's like
We await your command.
you are better off just to auto resolve than actually manually play. Oh no. We might just need to move our general back. Okay, now we need to get everyone over here. Need to protect the general at all costs. Now they're starting to cap that. Oh no. Need to be able to flank at least a bit.
Like infantry at your command. Citizen
And just try and form something there.
Pikes at the ready. At speed. Citizen hoplites. At the double. At your service. Ready and waiting. Yes, Commander. Citizen hoplites. Orders understood.
Melee troops awaiting orders.
I don't even know, I guess we just try and general snipe. I don't fucking know what we do. This is kind of chalked. Well, that worked on everyone else but that. Oh no, it might work. That unit is so tough. Oh no, it seems to have worked. Just because we're surrounding it with everyone. Check out these plebs, guys. Oh, nice. A close victory, I know. 221 kills on its own. Crikey.
Ready for order.
Nice. Just a small garrison as well. We haven't had a battle though. The majority of our stuff is like transport ships. They probably would have got smashed against them. They're starting to move as well. Just roughly sit about there. And then we'll try and get these guys in as quick as we can. They are starting to move a bit close. Yeah, the beachhead on this side is super rough. I should have moved them. Nearly better off just pulling back and sitting here, where there's some protection. Because we're going to have to wait for the other boats to move out. Calling them boats. Actually, these are ships. Well, actually. This would be a nice little bit of protection here.
We await your command.
What's moving over here towards us? Oh, okay, we might be able to use an opportunity here. They're very light units. Actually, Greek archers leading from the front. Let's move you here. They're moving in as well. Like, you might be able to get one charge and then disengage. 175 before the initial charge. What are we looking at now? Nothing. It's just the spearmen they're going to intertwine with, that's the problem. They're baiting. We're still getting a little bit of them. Try and pull them out to this open field. And then we'll allow our reinforcements to come in. Pop you there. You're still moving there. Just need to keep withdrawing them out. They just need to speed things up. Come on, come out. We're actually baiting them towards our better units if they keep on coming further out. There we go, that's a bit of distance. Just need a bit more distance. Come on, overextend. Got him. That should be enough now. If we're quick enough. Oh, that's so much better. Go for this unit here as well. Okay, we've probably got a large enough force now to make way to the town square. Just got to be careful because those guys are the amphibious units. They're not as numerically strong. Nice. Okay, you're moving that way. Actually disengaging slightly. Okay, so everyone here by you and the general. Make a front line there. And then here. Try and cap it. What's that general unit doing? Might be able to yoink him maybe. He's getting so close to those skirmishes. What even is the general unit? It is a light missile unit. Are you kidding me? I knew it was lightly armored, but crikey. I guess it's the garrison general unit, eh? No, they did have a navy. Okay, nice. We got that anyway. They're coming in. We're starting to cap their town square anyway. Dude, having that cavalry disembark early has been so big.
Our general is under attack.
That's fine. Just need those reinforcements in. This is kind of a fun battle a little bit. A little bit cat and mouse here. Might move around here. Let's give a charge out.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Wish the cavalry was slightly quicker though. It would make a huge difference. We still might be able to hit that though. Get these guys over here as quick as possible. Alright, let's move now. We need to crush this. Alright, move back here. I thought I gave them the order to move. Okay, looks like they're trying to move against the units that have disembarked. Okay, so what do we got here? Just need to get these guys going. Alright, they need to protect them properly. What's up with the terrain here? Our main army's starting to skirmish them now. Didn't expect overly too much from a garrison. Alright, just Greek citizenry here. Shouldn't be too hard to combat. Now, although this will give us the entire province, there is a little bit of a worry of overextension. Because now we're getting in range of Macedon's southern territory. But that's a risk we're willing to take. We're outnumbered here, but hopefully these guys with their fresh sea legs aren't too wobbly. We'll flank them once they engage. Nice. Might need to put skirmish mode on here. You guys are getting way too close for comfort. We even got like another line of archers just peppering them. Okay, they have lost a general. But I do want to be a little bit cautious going in here. They've turned. They haven't. That's good. Oh, that one's not very good. Pull out. Okay, you need a pivot there. These archers gotta go. More infantry coming up. Just exhausted they are more than anything, these blokes. Oh no, one of those units got caught badly. Oof. Big oof. But so far, different campaign. I haven't played it before. It's interesting compared to the normal Wrath of Sparta campaign, having all these various factions. But if I've got an excuse to play as Rome, I'm going to do it.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay, now you can probably hit it from the side. The battle is over. We have won. Nice. Let's end that one there. Oh, we had another one as well. God damn. Probably weren't expecting a Roman fight in Greece. Probably won't get one again, so let's do it. But yeah, I was thinking maybe we do have the cat. The thing is, we might need to use the infantry to help us out, because their cavalry seems to be stronger. Okay, improved inspire. Move up and hit that then once they get a bit closer. We're starting to skirmish. You need to probably move back now. Move up to at least here. Oh, you're already moving on that side. Nice. You need to get out of there. Oh yeah, nice. Thought I told you guys. Skirmish mode. Fall back. Hit that. Ooh, we actually might lose this. Without the navy, we're not doing good whatsoever. Yikes. These units are performing really well on the battlefield. And they've got more coming in, look at that. We should have taken the auto resolve. Right, at least that cavalry's gone now. What's this, pepperiness? Just some decent slingers. We gotta move. Oh my god, they're just like ripping through. Okay, we are holding in some weird areas. Okay, they're coming in. I don't think I even hit the Inspire in the end. Alright, charge again if you can. We might just need to start cycle charging here. Where's that general? In the thick of it. He needs to come down here and help that. I was like, should he be sitting there and just helping and not really doing too much? Cycle charge that. You need to be coming into the back of this. And I probably just need to slightly move these guys up. abandon the triple axis at the moment
At your service.
and just make a front. I don't know what cycle charging into that's really going to do, to be honest. Where'd they go? Okay, nice. Just need to get the general back in here.
Riders at the double.
Make sure our skirmishers are in a better range.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, maybe we just make a front. That's not too bad though. Plug that then. If that's what we're doing. Oh god, the cavalry's getting cooked. Where's our general? Needs to be at the front. Alright, abandon the grouping. Get out. Okay, that seems to be a bit better. Except for this Rory unit. Form that. That might save us. And then just stay in formation. And then we'll try and funnel them. Move the general up. Alright, now they're starting to charge into that. What is this? Okay, it's a shock cavalry unit. I guess we try and hit it from a couple sides. It's just such a hard battle, holy shit. Do they have cavalry? No, I was like, oh, we might flank slightly. Okay, we won that. Maybe we do. Because sometimes you can just get slightly a better angle. They are just peppering us here. We need to get some units up. Do I just run at that? I'm going to get these guys to run at them because it will activate the skirmish mode and pull them back. Like, we don't need that there. We just need them to stop hitting us. Yeah, go through the center if you can. Dude, that is really narrow. I don't know if they can make that. If they can, we'll disrupt these archers. We just need to thread the needle here. Oh my god. Oh yeah, there we go, it's working. Just make sure you don't hit that though. Yeah, this way. Oh my god, how do we do that? Yeah, and then just get, yeah, there we go. And then you, oh, go for the cavalry. That's a general there. Nice. And that will free us slightly here. Oh no, they're out of stuff. We'll push them out. As if we're hitting them there. These archers continue to work. Okay, so these are Vilite units that don't have anything, so go here. And same with you. There's the general. A full stack is probably stuffed. Still possible, still winnable. Chances are going down though. Dude, this late Riorii unit is carrying. Our cavalry's done now. Will you move back then? To the front. Retreat. We'll try and hold them there. We might start flanking, but we'll see. Our archers here now. Okay, they've moved out. They don't need to be on skirmish mode anymore. Okay, we're breaking here. Maybe try and run them around. Oh, what? They're actually breaking there. Go up this way then.
Missiles awaiting targets.
Nice. Oh, those archer units have come back.
Commander.
We just need to start wrapping, I think.
You have orders, sir.
Around the front, not literally wrapping. Alright, that worked.
Commander.
Get out of that formation and go again. Flanking them is what's going to win us this. That's our only chance.
Ready and waiting.
We don't need to destroy that unit. We just need to make sure that skirmish mode is activated. I don't know if I risk my general, because if we lose him, I think we lose.
Yours to command.
If he goes and gets himself killed. Go here.
Missiles ready and waiting.
Go between these.
Valientes.
Orders.
Move up slightly.
Your orders.
Dude, we got some absolute crazy fighting down here. Absolute bloodbath.
Missiles awaiting.
Oh, they're actually moving their general out. Interesting.
Valientes. Orders.
I'd like to wrap around with more if I can.
Orders.
Nice, we'll go for this then. Push that. We might be able to get a Hail Mary.
Back, men, back. Melee troops.
We're actually knocking out a couple of them.
Understood. Your orders. Archers.
Your orders.
15 seconds for another. Whoa! We actually got the general? What? Yeah, there wasn't actually much there. I guess we just swarmed him. Yeah, look at this now. This front line's capitulating. Oh my god. How did we do that? Nice. Pull back. We don't want to lose you. Oh my god, we need to continue this and run down as many of them as possible. Just because we're fighting Romans. They're so overpowered. The footy's on actually. I want to see if my boys are winning. I had the option to stream today and record a video or watch the footy. You can see what I chose. Let's run them down. Should be able to get a good amount of them. Nice. Brisbane winning second quarter 37-15 against the Saints. I'm a Brisbane fan. AFL. Go for them. There's Italian heavy swordsman retreating. Go for them all day. Does Flying Wedge give you speed? Activate it then. You can get some absurd... What am I saying? Absurd kill counts. Are there any more units like hanging around here? No. Let's call it there then. Close victory. Outnumbered. The general got 312. 224. Wow. The Vilites actually outperformed the archers, which is interesting. I didn't expect that. Two cavalry units lost. 3 actually. Only 1. The Equites only survived. That brave Sol Riorii unit as well held on. Another child was born. The Lemuria. The restless spirits of the dead were very real, concerned for the ancient peoples. What bonus did we get? Oh, Latin cultures across all. Oh, that's actually kind of big. Alright, now can we take this godforsaken settlement? put down this civil war. And what are we going to do? Raise it again? I don't know what it's going to do. Then it kicked off a civil war. I guess we just loot it from them.
Men yearn to be remembered.
Men yearn to be remembered, to make their mark on the world.
Make a mark on the world and rival
The rival of the gods.
Only the strong achieve.
Only the strong achieve immortality. I think I'll play it, but I think it's another one of those battles where it's like you're actually just better to auto-resolve. We're getting good odds, but we'll fight it. We have the Siege of Pella. But massive opportunity here today to take the Macedonian capital. Seems like they're focusing on the south more or less, but we've kind of surprise attacked them. Marching on. I don't know. Pella. Like Prigozhin. Oh god. Quickly abort? No, we can't. So it swung to about a 60%, which is interesting. Okay, so they do have a couple units here. But here come the Romans. In hindsight, I probably should have occupied... No, I keep on going back and forth of like what we should have actually done. Alright. Hey Luca. Hey Rick. Thanks for the follows. Appreciate it. Trying to build up my Twitch. It's been a thing I've sort of neglected, but I think I should diversify. Haven't done a kick stream yet, but I'm not actually sure about the policy. Like, I'm only streaming on Twitch at the moment, so I can focus on the chat. But I don't even know now if you can even dual multi-stream on various stuff. I don't even know if you can. Oh, now we're just getting tanked. This unit's stuffed. Oh, it's starting to engulf. There we go. But if I'm going to record this, I might as well stream it. But it's also just kind of fun. Building this up. Up until this week, I hadn't streamed in like 4 years. Which is kind of crazy. Okay, so that's starting to be engulfed. Yeah, these guys are just like gonna... We're sacrificing that unit, but just look at this. These guys are just having an absolute field day. Macedonian archers just ripping and roaring at us. Alright. Okay, so we're starting to go on up. Dude, I'm glad I caught you during a siege. They make my brain hurt. I just don't get it. You just don't get sieges. They can be a little bit tricky to get those capture points. Only certain units can throw torches. But no, we're having a battle, like super early. But this is going to be brutal. Oh god, can we even get this over? Some of the pathfinding's still a little bit iffy even to this day. We're pushing up with like tier... Oh my god, I want to try and get the cinematic shots. There we go. Why is it pinging to this unit? There. What the hell? Why is it doing that? You... Okay, there we go. It wasn't doing it either. I wanted to get like the shot of us moving up. Well, we're here now, and fierce fighting's now breaking out. But what are you unsure specifically about sieges? Those are the moments, yeah, right. Okay, they're moving up. Yeah, I guess like we can't even get this ram here. I think there's pathfinding. Oh, wait, that unit got crushed. Is it going now? It's wanting to go now. We need to capture this arrow tower. But yeah, no, if I can, at the moment, there should be like no ads as well, which is good. Because I'm not affiliate or even partner at the moment. Because I haven't streamed so long. So, if I keep this up, I should be able to hit it sometime next week. Can we go over here, please? Oh, it's actually down. The capture point's down here. Oh. Yikes. Can we get a shot here? But the problem is as well, just in Australia, like, most of my audience is Americans and Europeans, and you guys are mostly asleep when I need to stream. I'm actually super late here now. It's 11 o'clock for me. Okay, so we've still got a lot of armies and units in reserve. You're fighting up here now. You're up here as well. Yeah, I actually think we're kind of... Oh, wait, where's the port key? Oh, it's all the way over here. This map is a bit busted, actually. Like, this is going to be a struggle street. I should have put it over here then if they're clustering. Oh, what? Oh, there we go. Now we're battering it down. 8 AM having coffee, taking notes. Nice. Okay, let's go for this. Try and hit that. Yeah, so if I was to bring this unit here, where's the pathfinding sending it? So there is a port, there's one here. Okay, I thought it was like down here. So that's actually kind of chalked even on that side. Alright, let's go here. I would have coffee. I already had 2 coffees today. I don't need any more. Okay, how are we going on here? Coffee. I'm all good. Maybe, what do these Twitch streamers have? Monsters and Red Bulls and stuff. The enemy gate has been destroyed. That's not this one, is it? No, it's this one over here. Nice. Alright, well, let's swing on in. There's only archers holding it. Oh, nice. We'll commit some cavalry over here then and see how we go.
We await orders. Riders.
Those no sugar monsters are actually pretty good. I only try to have like one every 2 weeks because they fuck me up too much. Coffee, black, espresso is my jam. There's a unit rotating out here at the moment. I can just like feel it fucking up my metabolism. Oh, nice. Here we go. So, still got plenty of time, but just like, I don't think we got the RNG of the, okay, they're committing a unit here now. I think I commit a unit over here. And I actually don't know if we're ever going to be able to get clear of this side. Do we just fully focus everyone over here? I think we do it. I think we focus everyone over here and we just get everyone in. Because, look, we're going to have to... We're still fighting on the walls, which I still think is good for us at the moment because we're pinging these guys. I don't think going down here and fighting is probably the play. Well, actually, maybe committing one. God, they're pinging it. They're hitting us from here. Maybe trying to just commit. Send a unit down there. Just to commit and distract, and then we'll swing everyone over. Did that cavalry get there? It did. Nice, so keep going. These reorient. Oh no, you need to get here quick before that unit rocks up. But also, I don't know when the last time they worked on this DLC. It's been a while. This DEI DLC, to be fair. Nice. But it's kind of cool. We've got a small little... Oh, they capitulated. Come off it. We're going to start growing a small little community here, which is kind of nice. The YouTube audience is yet to sort of come on over. But it's kind of exciting. Starting a new project again. Okay, so I still want you to come down here, but I don't know what's going on with the pathfinding there. Okay, so a cavalry that's entered's done all right. Yeah, I could just tell that this was one of those DEI ones where it's like, hey, you want to take the tactical auto resolve on this one. Let's speed things up because it's turning a little bit grindy. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but for some reason we can't seem to go down this, which is extremely unfortunate. And we're going to focus on swinging this side. Okay, my cavalry here is getting absolutely minced. These arrow towers are just acting like a death trap. We're just getting hit from all sides. Okay, so the skirmishers seem to be in first. Yeah, like these guys are just like not moving. What the? Like if you can get here and create some distance, that'd be great, but... Okay, so they're capitulating on the walls. I guess this is sort of acting as a little bit of a distraction, but... Far out. I think that's usually what messes me up, the pathfinding. Yeah, you sort of just have to, like, spam click it sometimes. It's like pulling teeth. But I feel like it's better in vanilla DEI. I'm not entirely sure. Normal DEI doesn't usually feel like this. Maybe it's because there's a specific amount of settlements in Greece. Because I don't think people... I was even looking on YouTube just to like have a look at... Because even I still do it to this day. It's like I googled Macedonian Wars DEI to see if anyone's played. I couldn't really find any Let's Plays by anyone. Maybe because I do understand, like, people don't necessarily like fighting pikes and stuff all the time. And hoplites, but it doesn't seem to be as bad as I thought. Well, you need to be absolutely hightailing it over here. So we've got some units engaging here now, which is great. You're capping this. There's no way you're going to get that. But it's just like, this is going to be absolutely brutal. Okay, so we're slowly capping this now as well. Didn't know it was a thing until you saw the YouTube video. Yeah, well, I don't think many people play it. It was released ages ago. They've been working on the, what was it called? I'm forgetting the name. Jeff, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. All right, you move over here. Oh, what's it called? Mithridatic Wars. Having a brain fart. Okay, so we're getting chalked over here. Well, at least we're holding them down. These Riorii are actually doing... Oh, hello. What the... Surprise! Okay. I wasn't even expecting a bunch of cavalry to rock up there. Yeah, these arrow towers. Wait, are these guys kind of stuck a bit? Yeah. Oh my god. Have they moved? Oh, they've actually moved over here. I wasn't even watching. Oh no. Yeah, this is going to be a tough siege. 15 minutes. Okay, so we actually ended up losing on the walls in the end. Okay. We need to start going and pushing up here before they gain more ground. I don't even know, like, what do you do over here? Make sure the general's nearby. We haven't really got any formations. Maybe I just had too much confidence in this particular army. This was a raiding army. I wasn't expecting to have a long protracted siege at Pella. Like, even this tower here that's like invulnerable at the moment is just absolutely smashing us. Yeah, this is what I fear like narrow corridor hoplites. If anything in this DLC, the Greek factions probably have the defensive superiority. And they've actually repositioned quite well. So we've got one. There's no point of going all the way around and trying to get around as well. We might be better off to disengage and then let our skirmishers try and break through that, because that's going to be a real struggle. Like, pull back and then let the skirmishers have a ping at them. Like, move back and then start hitting them with the peltists. There we go. Nice, nice. Look at that, we managed to smash nearly... what's that? Nearly half of them in the volley, and it seems to be working. Yeah, well maybe we don't even push the corridor. Okay, they're skirmishing. Okay, they've capitulated, nice. We've only got a couple more volleys left. We'll get these guys to commit over here then, and maybe give charge. Just something about fighting on the walls, dudes. You never expect your spear boys to lose to arrow dudes for the last... yeah. These late Riorii reserve. Alright, the reserves are leading from the front. What? You're going over first. You've got to be kidding me. Yeah, no, these aren't... this isn't our S tier army. But the skirmishers seem to be work. We just got to take this slow. We're just going to run out of ammo. That's the only thing. And now they've positioned here well. Their garrison is actually like really good. Okay, so they've now crumbled. Swing a unit over there. Chase. Form up here. Yeah, we got to get over here and fire into this cluster. Go over here. What are these alright? Just commit you here, commit you there. Everyone else needs to be going the other way. We're doing alright. Bring back Shogun 2, PTSD sieges. Yeah, no. Yari Ashigaru. Bo Ashigaru. Those sieges are always brutal. Okay, so keep firing into that cluster. And then we've also got to hit the bloody shield bearers at the end. The very heavy phalanx. How are we going to do that? This, actually, you guys are actually okay going this way. Give chase. Like, what's here? That's not bad. Alright, you guys can move up as well. Okay, they're starting to panic slightly. I'm going to move my general up. Yeah, no, this settlement is a pretty good defensive settlement. Like, look at this. They're just baiting us towards these, like, towers and stuff as well. Are they running out? They're actually running away. What the hell? Good on them. Alright, so we're actually out of, we're straight up out of missiles now, so we just got to go for this. Move the general in. We'll drop an inspire and we just got to send it. And hopefully we can get a capitulation. Hit them from the sides here. This has been a brutal siege. I knew this was going to be tough, but I didn't think it would deplete the entire... Alright, we haven't even used any of these, so... Let's go. We got to go, gadget. Does anyone even remember that show, or am I too much of a boomer? Doodle-doodle. Inspector Gadget. Alright. Alright, fierce fighting is now breaking out in the streets of Pella. And, mind you, this has been an incredibly formidable garrison force. Oh, they chased them around. Oh, yeah, cap that then. Stop that hitting us. You go for that because you've already been running a fair bit. Nice, one of them's capitulating here. We got units back here though. Cap that tower would be massive. Nice, they've gone. Far out. We also do have a superior general, but now we've got villetes and mercenaries drawing swords. Okay, they're rotating back in. This is nearly going to be capped. I think this goes to our side as well, so if we can get that to be firing with impunity, that would be fantastic. But I don't know. Well, will it crumble? I can't remember. It's been a while since I've played this. I think it's Attila where it crumbles. Okay, so we're hitting them from the sides there. What's our general radius? Can you move up slightly? If you can get these guys to help, that would be big brain. Yeah, go up as close as you can to the front. Okay, so we're still capping. They're routing because they're so far away. If we can get this to start peppering, this would be a huge... They're routing now, nice. Oh no, they've come back. I was going to say, they were wavering. Okay, right. Yep, there we go, perfect. We've sent units up into the arrow tower, and now they're starting to dish out some of these shots. Why are they firing over here, though? At the guys running. Hit these guys. I wish you could... You can't command the arrow tower to fire. No, that's the general. I was gonna say, that'd be mad. As if they're firing upon, units running away. As if. Okay, we're chipping now. We're just surrounding. I don't know what this unit's doing here. It's just... That is a pretty good position, though. No, they're starting to move now. These units here... I think they're out of ammunition. Okay, so maybe charge that then. Dude, DEI is brutal, to say the least. Okay, so we've won here now. Yeah, what were those bonuses we were getting at specifically? I know Inspire does melee. Look at this, man. We've got all these bonuses, which is insane. Okay, so now the arrow tower is starting to chip away at these heavy guard. I think it was better to go this way. We wanted to go here, but it just didn't really work. Okay, I was just a little bit conscious on time there. What's this? Is this only a light phalanx unit? We're struggling to, like, push through that. Kind of crazy. Alright, this is just turning into a bit of a grind at the moment. Nothing tactically too crazy. Drop another improved Inspire. Move you further up. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so it's just the unit here. Oh, okay, they're capping the arrow tower. Well, I'm going to send a unit over here then to cap that. You guys can have the arrow tower if we can make a position here. Because then we've only got one more to take, so send you over the river. Nice, perfect. So they retook the arrow tower, which is kind of annoying, but I don't think that's going to be enough for them to win the day. The more troops we can flood over here, we might be able to cap this far side. Okay, so they're wavering, so you need to move here. Give another Inspire. Right, once we get this main one, we're going to be able to start to initiate the countdown. So that we actually... Bold play moving around like that, but... So be it. Right, we'll send 2 units here, because the 1 unit might get smashed. Okay, so that's not too bad. Why is the general, like... splayed out like that? Oh, he was actually capping? What? Well, if they're... Hang on, go for that. Get the general out here. We don't want to lose him. Oh, I have these guys on skirmish mode. That should be off. That was used previously. This has been a whack battle to play. Okay, now we've initiated the countdown. So we can swing around here and get behind them. Because flanking is just always so broken in these games. Well, not broken. It's just like what you need to do in DEI. And now that's been taken. So we have to hold out for 51 more seconds. We do have some units wavering, but I think we'll be okay. Alright, now go around the back. It's just these units are so good. Alright, and charge in. For death and glory. You never know, like sometimes these positions even here can be held quite a lot. This has been a crazy siege. No, oh, hang on. We are we're wavering them now. Fools. Brave move trying to take the arrow tower. I think the pathfinding might have actually stuffed him a bit. I'm not even gonna lie. Oh my god. Costly victory, yeah, to say the least. A Pyrrhic victory, actually. So no siege equipment. We do not outnumber them. We do have a lot of skirmishes, though, and vilites. But here we go. This is make or break. I think we are now fighting skirmishes on skirmish mode. They're moving their heavy cavalry as well. So the plan is to swing here. And I think you run. Okay, so I'm going to go forward with you because I need to pin some units down here because they're going to throw. They're throwing the 6,000 at the. I knew they would do that. I shouldn't have done it, maybe. Because they're already starting to cycle charges here with their companion cavalry. Macedonian back in business. What's getting pinned? The Principes. They're sitting here. Alright, we need my cavalry over here pronto to help out. Our skirmishers are starting to hit theirs. But hopefully our Roman consul will hold. Look at him. Look at him. He's got a wolf pelt. Dude's an absolute Chad. Okay. We're knocking a little bit of their... Okay, so they're calculating what they're trying to do. They're moving up, which is interesting. We've got cavalry just absolutely trying to hightail it to our position because they know it's under threat. I do quite like settlements without walls. It turns into a cool battle. Okay, so what's happening here? Is this the general unit? You got to be kidding me. Look at these. These guys are so good, but they're getting hit in the back. They actually might wipe my cavalry here. I'm going to get these Triari. Have we got like an advance? No, it's reform the line, Testudo. Like, I was going to say, if there's some sort of spear charge, we're going to leave ourselves a little bit vulnerable here, but that's okay. They are seriously just... Wait, hang on, what the hell? Why? You need to get back into your defensive position. They bugged. No. Alright, my cavalry's getting trashed here, but the Triari have been sent to hit them in the rear because we might be able to get their general.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Nice. Stick him with the pointy end. Alright, cavalry's coming around here. I don't know what's happening with that formation. Okay, so we hit here. Go around the back and take the settlement, please. Okay, so what's this? Light shock reform here. Oh no! They flanked. Oh, we might be able to get the general here though. But they're going for my general. I was so focused on theirs, but they were going for me. Our Triari should be okay here though. Our general's under attack. Luckily... Oh, we got him. Nice. Attack this. They're starting to move as this comes in. Oh, nice. Come on. This is such a bizarre battle. It's like they wanted to commit, but then they're not as they see this comes in, so they're coming back, and now we've moved this up. Yeah, they're trying to, because they think we're gonna go here, but I wasn't really planning on doing that. Maybe they didn't see those units there, to be fair. I'm assuming they knew they were there. They might very well not have known.
Ready and waiting.
Your orders?
And we just
Orders.
went around the back and surprised them. What's happening here? That's a light unit there. If we can somehow get around that. Well, now it's turned into push this side because they're going. They think we're going to go for this, which we are now. They gave me the idea to push that position because they moved there. Hilarious. Okay, so let's go there. We've taken the town square. Okay, so now they're starting to commit more. Just need to protect our general more than anything. Okay, let's get our weakened cavalry to engage that. Probably commit a couple more over here. I don't know what's going on. They're trying to flank me here and pin... No, they're actually trying to envelop this. Oh, interesting. Yeah, they're actually trying to surround this unit going from here. Why do they perceive that one to be the threat? Bizarre. Oh, you should be charging. What the hell? Like, just like going, like absolutely just hightailing it over here. They've sent some cavalry there. They're getting enveloped as well. Oh, that's one of my generals. Shit. This guy's about to get like smashed by like 3 pikes. Oh no! Oh no! Over here, help! Oh my god, they're trying to general snipe me when I'm bloody. And they're actually like doing it. That's a wait. Oh, I was gonna say that's a spear unit getting engaged. Oh my god. Oh, they're going for my general again here. And then we got this fight happening. Oh my god, this is crazy. Ah! I'm trying to protect my generals. I need to move you here. Go here. Far out. Okay, so these guys, now that are involved in this madness, they're getting hit here. Everyone here needs to form a formation, and you guys need to be on skirmish mode. Meanwhile, these guys are just hanging out when they should be over here helping. I'm fighting on 3 front. There's literally 3 battles going on. And the generals are getting pinned down over here. Right, go for this. Right, you guys need to like move out of this position now. Like we've won here. Oh my god, this micro. Yeah, that's alright. You guys were sitting here with Peeler. Now they're starting to move their pikes in. That's crazy. They're like, okay, we might be able to get this one. You guys are sitting back here. Try and surround that. They're focusing here. And then we might be able to get them. They think they can win. They actually might, though. Need to be on skirmish mode. So there's a massive fight happening here. I reckon what they've done is they've gone, oh, this is the army. Look at the pike spam, man. It's like, oh, this is the army that's been... Oh, wow, we're actually losing there. It's been... what's that? Okay, do we have any skirmishes here? We do. Go up. Try and hit them from all sides, and then we might be able to get them. It's the Macedonian cavalry, which is insane. Okay, so yeah, as long as you start to like running around the place skirmishing, we'll be good. Still got plenty of time. Oh yeah, I was doing this like tactic here, which it only seems to be a couple units doing for some reason. I haven't even needed to use any of my abilities. Yep. Oh god, they are super surrounding us here. Look at this. And they're cycle charging us. Far out. We need to get these guys over there. It's going to be a double envelopment. Because once these guys are freed, we're going to go. We're just going to send it. Like, just everyone just run in this. Move the general up, and we need the main one to drop. The improved Inspire is the one. Alright, commit around the back now. You got to go. Oh my god. At least they're skirmishing well. These guys are actually doing alright. Alright, now get over here. So, unfortunately, the second army has been caught in a pike envelopment. Look at that. But we're going to be able to hit them from this side. So our guys that are surrounded are about to surround them. This is insane. This is a 12,000 man battle, I think. It's going to be a good one. Okay, they're actually skirmishing all right. Oh, well, they're out of ammo. We'll go around here then. Oh my god. Oh my. Battles like this is why I love Rome. So yeah, like DEI, man, it's the best. Right, now go! I thought I was like, I didn't know what they were doing here. It's like, oh, they're calculating, oh good, they're stuck. But they actually are like, okay. I can see what I like is when I can see the logic. It's like, oh, they're not going to win there. But they might have a chance hitting the weaker army. But they ended up getting enveloped because I'm quick enough to get there. But like, this is an absolute bloody grind here. Oh my god, look at this guy. Getting smacked and pummeled into the dirt. I think I need my generals over here. We're struggling here though. Like they're struggling against... Oh, is that one of the general units? Is it? It might be. Nice. We're going to be able to get them. Interesting play to go to Pharsalus. I don't know why they did that, to be honest. Like, I just don't get it. Alright, we've got some Vilites here that have been given the command to drop their peeler. Whoa. Is the stream bugging up? Or is it good? Oh my god. I think my... What the fuck? Oh, it's good now. My frames just went absolute... Shocking. Stream looks like you're fighting a 2k battle, yeah. The couple units you pulled off to the side were heroes of the day. Yeah, they actually held. I think these... I don't know what bonus we got. This faction who controls receives morale bonus any unit within the control area. So we get a slight morale bonus, I think. Oh, nice. Do we just continue because like just get some crazy numbers running them down because this is nuts. Oh, I probably shouldn't send in the generals because they can still die. There's technically probably pike units there, but yeah, just try and run down as many of them as you can. Gobble up those chevrons, baby. Go to... Where's melee mode here? You go melee mode is way quicker. Wait, everyone can't just... Why can't I just tell everyone to go melee mode? Oh, I can. The cavalry just can't get that command. Oh my god, look how many are pinned down here. These guys are just farming. So Greek militia is a target. Hoplites. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Oh my god. There's so many units there going. Are they archers? Well, go... Yeah, well, hang on. No, go fire. Get some target practice there. Yeah, 12k battles are sketchy at the best of times, up to 20k. Especially when you're streaming at the same time. Clad, thanks for the follow. Okay. I think... there's a couple more units here. Oh my god. Still got plenty of time as well. It was only that spot too. Pretty solid regardless, yeah. Where we clustered them on this flank. I don't know why this turned into the battle, but it's interesting. I thought putting the units here was actually not big brain. I thought it was a bad decision in the end, but I have a feeling they didn't know we were there. Like, they could have, like, been... Forests, highly effective at hiding troops, but slow down their movement. Oh, they could have I can't remember specifically where they were, but they could have been hidden here. And they were like, oh, the army's here, the reinforcements here. Then they were like, okay, they're going to move here. And then we flanked them. And then they were like, well, we can't go back there now because we're going to get pinned in the center. Damn. I should have been a little bit more cautious of their movement radius. I don't know if we're going to be able to get out of this one. We could corner camp. The thing is as well, cavalry is the main problem. We should be able to out-skirmish them. 2 Hastati, we don't have disciplined formation. Some of them got caught. Come on, come on, come on.
The men are wavering.
If we can just get them to hit our front line, that's what I want.
Ready and waiting.
Okay. So some of the cavalry got caught in the end. But now we're starting to hit them with our peeler. Oh my god, that guy copped it through the head there. Okay, we are chipping away at them nice.
Ready and waiting.
Oh wow, we've capitulated them. Nice. Their companion cavalry is falling. I think it was my fans. Like, you can barely hear it. Maybe some of you guys didn't even notice on the YouTube videos. But it was only when I stream. I think I just used more on my computer, and then the fans like rev up and stuff. But I believe I've fixed it now. It was like a minor thing. If you played on like max audio, you probably would have heard it. Okay, so we've managed to bait the cavalry into that peeler, so that should help. Do I need to press reform? Yeah, reform the line. Okay, that's a bit better. They actually don't seem to have too many... Oh, and they're moving more cavalry in. Okay, they've just been straight up caught. Yeah, no, they're just straight up... They got some archers there, that's about it. Alright, more cavalry getting hit by disciplined formation. These skirmishes are doing pretty good. Okay, even if we don't ultimately win this one, yeah, so we've already got increased ammunition. We're going to be able to whittle down this army and allow the reinforcements to hit it up. Okay, so we have Inspire, and then we've got Rally. So I think we go with Inspire. Oh, I just got that cavalry unit crushed. Okay. So still targeting their shock cavalry. I do think it was a good idea to put the Riorii on the flanks, because the cavalry team seems to be cycle charging it. Okay, so they haven't committed their pikes just yet. Okay, so... Oh, there's no time limit for this battle. Why is that? I don't know. Okay, so it looks like they're going to move their spearmen in. I just wish our skirmishers had more ammunition. Okay, and I think we drop Inspire now. Probably could have waited. But now fighting is breaking out on the front line. Is that a Spartan unit? Certainly has a Spartan shield with him. Oh, maybe. Some of those are ethnically Greek. So they are moving their general unit in, which is interesting. You're already focusing on that. So we're actually out of our ammunition. So if I go guard mode, we're essentially going to have a secondary line here if I move it up. Even before the general gets attacked. Can I just move that up slightly to help his Aurora? There we go. Okay, so it looks like they're going to move their general back. They even have some peeler of their own. So only 40 with the charge. We've got some spearmen just slowly chipping it away at us. But they're not fully committing on the front line just yet, for whatever reason. Maybe because we're in just such a decent position. Okay, now they're starting to skirmish back at us. I was like, why haven't you thrown your peeler yet? You're actually the ones that are locked in. Well, that's not too bad that the Hastati units are the ones that are holding. My general's not getting targeted. When are they going to make this push? They're just calculating back and forth. Why is there no time limit on this one? Bizarre, there should be. I don't even know if we waste our Inspire, because they're not even fully committed just yet. Okay, so now they've committed another unit here at least. Maybe we do deploy it then. Oh, now they're starting to skirmish here. Well, let's plug that gap. And also let's plug this gap as well, if they get any bright ideas. I was going to say, if we didn't have... okay, they've capitulated. If we actually had a time limit, we might actually be better off in this one. Because they're just going to slowly chip away at us here. Okay, so they capitulated on the corner. Interesting that they're throwing everyone on this corner, though. I'm not entirely sure why. That unit has 300 soldiers. They're just focusing on our left-hand side. They're pushing in their pikes. Yeah. I don't know how we're going to get away with this one. It's going to be incredibly close. Oh, they just capitulated, so now there's a huge gap here in the center. I'm going to chuck it on 2 times speed. That's a big cavalry charge in as well. I think it's their new faction leader that's attacked us as well. So I think unfortunately here today we're going to start things off with a tactical defeat. I always did sort of fear Macedon in the open field. But with the second... So technically this is probably a B tier army. It doesn't have Principes, doesn't have Triarii. And fighting a tier 1 Macedonian army, I just don't think we're going to do enough damage. Maybe they know that and are like, oh, we'll be quite passive. I guess we could just try and commit into this unit. And we might be able to get a general snipe, but I don't know if that's going to overly change it. Now they're committing everyone else because they see us on the ropes. Interesting play to sit the majority of the forces back. Because you basically can save your army for another day, because maybe they do know there's going to be another fight. So now the entire Macedonian force is now in. We're out of skirmish ammo. We could have maybe saved some of it, but this is turning into an absolute bloodbath here. South of the fields of Pella. Our Vilites aren't going to be able to hold for very long. Let's go for a rally. But unfortunately, I think we're about to lose a general here, which is rather unfortunate. Can I try and rotate him around the back, maybe? If he's going to go out, he might as well go out swinging. So we can get around this pike unit. So where's their general? Okay, their general's just straight up into the thick of it. We'll go into that then. And then just start cycle charging like a madman. Go for a Hail Mary. Okay, so now we stabilize. Well, now we're sort of drawing them away from the front. Damn. I think it's our first army loss of the series, yeah. Decisive defeat. Yeah, look at that. That Macedonian cavalry. 400 kill. That rebel army attacked... Oh, no. Oh, I misclicked. Oh, no. Oh, I was like, why? Actually, I don't even know why we got those odds, to be fair. God damn it, man. Ugh.
Our general is under attack.
Cannot believe it. Actual throwing here today. Oh. It's nearly one of those times where you bloody save scum and re-roll, but no, we're not going to do it. Right, let's speed things up, nothing too difficult. We'll just sit here and see what happens. Yeah, I don't know why it gave us such crazy odds there. Is there one unit that's not hitting anyone? Why? Is it just out of range? Bit bizarre. I guess I could move up and try and hit that. Yeah, we're just out of range constantly. Right, move back. Maybe we... Oh no, hang on, they're coming. There, go. Unless we can just like randomly general snipe him. Oh my god. Our Greek citizens just started incredibly wavering. Maybe we go with a flammable shot. I don't know if it's worth. It usually just drops morale. No, I think we'd better go with the standard. They do seem to be quite blasé with their... Maybe we have more ammo. Maybe that's what it is. Because we are smashing through these units. Maybe we have more bonuses than the rebels, to be fair. I forget that there's a calculation as well that we have slightly better... Like, even our base units are probably slightly better than... their chevron skirmishes, technically. Okay, so the battlefield's moved a little bit. Actually, really flanked. Move over here. We might be able to do something. I don't know how we win this. It'd be about opening angles up, but we're just gonna run out of ammo. Like, okay, you're here. Like, hit that in the back. You need to be higher up here. And you can be here. Oh, maybe. They are light phalanx, I guess. Yeah, they are just like straight up routing. The hell? Oh no, hang on. You need to be like running after these units that are coming back in. Move the general out. You need to be hitting these skirmishers over here. You're still hitting this. You run over here. Swing this way. Move the general up. Hang on a minute. We're not doing this, are we? Maybe. Is this pod racing or what? Oh my god. We're actually working them. What the no way. Okay, so maybe I should be a little bit more... Okay, no, it's not good there, though. Now, we're losing here, though, now. Go on, go on, go on. Nice. There we go. Right, just make sure you don't, like, cook this. Oh my god. Microing like a madman. Oh no, 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 you've overextended. Go back, go back, go back. Nice. Down here now. Oh no, run at the archers. Oh no. Plebs, run. Infantry, go for this. Swing. Rest. Here. General, get over here. We need to be in the radius. A bit cheesy. Auto-resolving. We actually might be able to out-skirmish them, actually. They do have a couple of their own archers. Alright, we'll fight this one. I changed my mind. Like, so aggressive. Go around here. Yeah, so they're coming out to fight this into a field battle. Interesting, because they know we can probably skirmish them with impunity. This is about to be a good charge here. There we go. Alright. That general's coming in way too quick. He's going to get exposed. Okay, so let's make this a bit better. Something like this. But get the Triari to engage that. You swing here. And our skirmishers. Make sure you're on skirmish mode. And move it to something like this. Move you up. The main army can pretty much just... Hang on, if you can take the high ground here... You don't want to commit too far down. I gave you an order. Okay. So they're just sort of cycle charging our front line at the moment. I guess... So they've used their pit peeler. You haven't, so maybe use it then. Okay. What's this? It's a shock cavalry unit engaging. Not everyone's on disciplined formation, I don't think, but that's okay, because we're probably gonna... maybe move up. If we can connect these front lines. Okay, no, I've stuffed it there slightly, maybe. Nope. We're good. Okay, go to disciplined formation, and then get the Triari. Okay, they have a specific phalanx one. We need to be able to connect these front lines up somehow. There's a couple cavalry units going a bit rogue there. Alright, let's move our general unit up. Can we... Oh, so they've got a reinforcing army. Do we have... How much cavalry do we have? Do we send a general unit around the back? No, we're not going to be able to get there. Where's this cavalry unit? Okay. I didn't realize how much of a lack of cavalry units we have, so I think I might have to try and... Actually, you go this way, because you're going to go that way around. Because you're going to get caught here, so... At the moment, we've got some units engaging our front line. Pikes. We'll wait to connect up until we're really out of skirmishes. It's a little bit all over the place, this battle, but we'll be fine. Where's that cavalry unit? It needs to get like here. That general is commanding the left flank. This general is commanding the right flank. Okay, so they're sort of hitting this gap here. Man, this turns into a huge fight. It's a 12,000 man battle in the end, I think. Once we've allowed our reinforcements to get their breath back, and our skirmishers to deplete some of that ammunition, we might make an offensive push. I wanted to give you a crazy order to go and cap the town square to give us the bonuses for that. Okay, yes, this is what I want. So this is interesting. We've got a slight high ground advantage here, and these villetes should be able to get to work. A couple lines of fighting here. They're pushing for this axis point, which is probably the weakest. And we've already got some units here that are starting to capitulate. Okay, now you're swinging around the back. So what are we looking at now? Active, eager. Alright, so I think we move out of these formations, and I'm going to give some attack orders. Start locking these guys down in place. Let's go for it. And we'll start trying to flank them. And start working our way down the line. While this unit goes around the back and... Oh, it's a cavalry unit, it can't cap. Send a general unit over... send a infantry unit over there to try and do so. Okay, so now we're starting to get those... skirmisher ammunition depleted. You can see it around about here. Okay, so now let's switch to this side of the battlefield. And give it a couple attack orders to try and run down those skirmishes, but I don't want everyone going, so let's go with something like this. I might get some of the villetes to draw their short swords and flank. This offensive went a little bit better than what I envisioned. I think it's because units started capitulating. We need to be further around here. Yeah, there we go, something like this. Make it a bit better. And you guys need to be flanking as well. So we are capping it now. Alright, get around that a bit better. And start getting our pikes to hit them from the back. It should nice. Oh my god, my frames are dying. But yeah, what was I mentioning before? Yeah, my for some reason my fans were on like extreme, like my fans for my PC. So even though they probably didn't require that much cooling, they would like rev up like crazy. But it's like this small tiny humming. I can't really hear it now, but like in the recording you definitely can. It tends to happen more when I stream rather than record, because I think it's got to do with the PC needing more. Because it's technically like rendering at the same time when you stream, to some extent. Okay, so that's been neutralized. They've really come close here though. Interesting that they've charged out in the end ultimately. We've pushed their skirmishers back. I might get my cavalry out of here. They could be useful over here. Make sure everyone's got a couple attack orders going on. Make sure my generals aren't too exposed. Avilites are running them out of the field of battle, which is fine. We've just got so many units to micro. Some of them are just standing still. Okay, now we're getting the town square under our control. Okay, let's start speeding things up slightly. They are pike units in the end, so they're going to hold for a lot longer. Oh no, you need to be over here more. There's probably an opportunity here for you.
You have orders, sir.
Well, let's speed up slightly. Nice. The flank slightly more here. I thought I gave out attack orders here. Nice. Bit better. Oh my god, my frames are just dying. It actually seems to be a bit better if I zoom in. Or go to this mode. For whatever reason. So the Macedonians have definitely been the hardest faction we've faced in this series by far. Makes sense, they've probably got the best unit roster compared to we've probably got the we've probably both got S tier unit rosters, to be fair. So what's this unit? Oh, Blight's still holding. We're phasing them out, which is fine. Alright, move that there. Nice, they're gone. I might need to move my... Nice. Let's continue for a slight second. Start running down as many of these fools as we can. Oh god. Couple of intensive fights here today. How are we 60/70% not favoured to win this one? We've had some tough battles against the Macedonians. I know we're outnumbered by a couple hundred, but this is with Galba, our faction leader. I guess it's like Macedonian pikes. They've got 4 units of cavalry. That's going to be maybe an issue. We should be able to out-skirmish them, though. Oh, okay. Hopefully I haven't bitten more off than what I can chew here, but we'll manually fight this one, and hopefully we can get a good result. The Battle of Pella.
That's me. Orders?
Oh, why are you so far back here? What the...
Orders?
Okay.
Spearmen, at the ready.
You gotta move to at least there.
As you command. Ready and waiting.
You gotta protect our flank here.
Your orders? Ready and waiting.
Oh, they got caught moving. You gotta be kidding me. Go for this unit then.
By your command.
Get out of formation because you're gonna have to stop that from coming and hitting us.
At your service.
They are really going for my generals here now.
Spearmen, ready for
We're gonna go for theirs there. They're trying to snipe him.
your orders.
Our general is under attack.
We'll commit our cavalry to go against theirs. That'll distract that.
Spears ready. Commander.
They're moving crazily.
Spear infantry.
That's okay. You can sit there because you need to pin that.
Triarii.
I'm gonna rotate you to protect our flank. Our skirmishes are being disrupted now. I think I'll go over here. You've crushed that, which is nice. You're running the wrong way. They seem to be more protected here. Okay, go here now. Alright, come over there to help. That's a bit better.
Orders?
Far out. These units are just getting chalked up. Disengage, come down here. Make this line longer. Go formation attack. They're disrupting us bloody skirmish as well. Oh great, now you're not moving and doing anything. Because I... How... Why is everyone on the side? Okay, that's fine. Alright, once we neutralize that, we're a bit better. Maybe send in the general there just to clean them off. Right, now go here. Skirmishes for the love of God, go there. Pin that. Attack that. Oh, my cavalry's being crushed there. Okay, swing that way. Okay, so now we're starting to skirmish, which is good. There's a unit around the back here again. Slightly shift our archers. Go here. Where's my general? Why is he so far? What the fuck? Why's my general so far back there? Get out of formation to be ready and able.
Spears ready.
Yeah, we'll hit them from the side then.
Jupiter gives us your orders. General, get quickly now. Triarii.
Okay, get all my skirmishers to hit their general. We might be able to get a Hail Mary here.
By your command. Principes.
You're engaging around the back.
Triarii. Commander, by your command.
I think we go with that.
Ready. Triarii.
Whoa, why have you advanced so much? Oh, I guess you're going for the general unit.
Missiles ready and waiting.
How is that going? What in the? How is that broken through there? How's that happened?
Missile infantry ready.
Bloody mystery.
General.
Not gonna lie, I don't know if it's the mod, because it's probably been one of the least worked on campaigns, I think. they put more work into Mithridatic Wars. But or maybe it's because of the update that CA pushed out. But some of the pathfinding in this campaign has been suspect, and I don't know why. In particular. Alright, flank this way. Okay, we're in a better position now. Oh my. Okay. Nice. Do we go with a flammable shot? Maybe. Make things a bit spicy. General's here now, back in it though. There we go. These need to be off skirmish mode now. Sorry, yeah. Okay, we're working this line now. Let's give out some orders, but ultimately come back. I don't know if the flammable shot is doing that much. We might be better off to go with the standard. Turn around. There's only 24. I will risk losing my general. We should be able to win. Okay, so there are some units here not doing anything, so go for the gap. And then we'll try and do something. And you're fighting that. Should I be cycle charging with my general? Probably not just yet. We don't need to risk that. So still targeting their general. Knocked out 200. That's coming back in. And could go for that Peltast unit, but then we're moving away from the line. Okay, you come over here then. Okay, flank. They are a cavalry unit though, so that could be a problem. Move up. I guess go for their general. I was like, oh, maybe, because sometimes you better getting your archers around the side or rear and peppering them, but it might work. Rather than getting them to lob and arc their shot up and over the top. We are really routing that though. If we can wipe their general, there we go, that's a bit better. There we go, we're about to get the general going. Keep it, yeah, so maybe this will open it up. He's running out now anyway. He's nearly capitulated. Well, it's worked out because he's now in the open field. Come on, bring him down, bring him down, bring him down. Nice, we got him. And then hopefully this left flank is there, done and dusted as well. Look, you know what? I think we're going to win. Oh, we're not going to be able to catch him. I was going to say, I might just send my general after him, but he's already gone. He's long gone. Right, flank around here. Go against this pike unit. The Macedonian Wars weren't easy. Never said it was going to be. Okay, DEI is just brutal. That's why it's my favourite Total War mod by far. Alright, let's run down as many of them as we can. Oh god. Kind of just want to keep on going, to be honest. Let's fight this one on the battlefield. I was like, oh, this is a really cool battle. Looks like they're getting hunted. Let's send our own cavalry in to help. Equites, charge! They seem like they've been probably equipped with Macedonian gear, to be fair to them. But here come Principes.
Principes!
They're going as fast as they can. Okay, so what's happening here? There seems to be a couple light infantry units here for some reason. If they turn their back, we might be able to go. Sorry, it's a little bit dark. I couldn't choose the battlefield conditions. Okay, so they're a little bit... Okay, they're not too... They're not as light as I thought they were. Oh, they're straight up trying to snipe their general. Maybe we should rotate and do the same. Get our medium equites up there. Our skirmishers are nearly here, which is great. Make sure you're on skirmish mode and rotate your way up the hill. Maybe not then. I don't know how we would fare against them. Okay, where were we? So they're engaging them. We're swinging on the right flank. Their reinforcements are coming. Bit of a chaotic battle. Not exactly what I envisioned, but it's here. Oh, there. What are they pushing here? Only 37 cavalry units. If we can somehow get, like, here, right? Form up and then get a nice flying charge, that might be good. We're still technically not in range, so we need to move up. I know our infantry's taking ages, but there we go. Let's go. Our skirmishers shouldn't. Right, now 182 before the initial charge. They're going to turn, but we've got a really nice high ground advantage. Look at that. We should have really done a bit more than that. Are you kidding me? They might have made a formation. Oh, we should have just, like, thrown them off the hill there. That's really disappointing. Our infantry's now here. Let's give out some attack orders. And we really need to commit to the front. Jeez, that did nothing, and if anything, it just embarrassed our cavalry. Well, let's try it from this side then. Alright, side on the hill from behind. 24. We're not even getting a really good thick charge at all. That's a bit better. Continue to advance. Skirmishers should do so as well. Right, keep going over here. Now that we're starting to give out some attack orders, things seem to be changing. Alright, I need to move my general up. He could be really helping out. Nice, that's better. Yeah, just like keep advancing if you can. Nice. We've done a good thing here. Liberating Thermon. I think actually, to be fair, if we were to technically puppet them, it would probably ruin our relations with them. But we've kept them alive, and sometimes it's actually worth having AI as buffer states, because they tend to have their own sort of cheats. And there's no player bias, of course. But we've got some pockets of fighting here, which are pretty good. Now, unfortunately, the Roman general commanding this is a part of the landowners, so hopefully this doesn't bite us, giving him a really good command here. 27 before the charge. That's a bit better now. And hopefully this will be the last of their general. Yeah, the heavy shock equites, the way I want to use them, unfortunately they're a little bit squishy. They're not as fierce and formidable as I would like. Okay, so what I want to do here now is start rotating my skirmishers on a better angle, like that. That'll do. And we'll give that some attack. Where's my cavalry? Oh, they're charging into that, that's fine. Advance a bit further here now, because the front line is slightly moved. Make sure we're in the radius. That's so much better. Or maybe just fire at that unit and get rid of it. What's sort of holding here? These just last little remnants. Just a pike unit getting trashed. Oh, that's bad. I was saying getting trashed. I just got trashed then, sending a bloody cavalry unit into a pike fight. Okay, we're going to continue because we need to run down as many of these League warriors as we can. Oh my, what a banger of an episode here today. I had fun. Jeez, this is probably the longest stream I've had in a couple of days. I haven't even noticed the time. It's going to stand and fight and bring in out everyone. Oh wow, now this is going to be like a 14-man battle. And we'll fight this one. This would be way better. Field battle as well. They're not coming in as a navy. Alright, so the Battle of Thebes. Massive here today. Ellis. I'm going to get all my infantry to go into disciplined formation. And we'll make a front here. These guys should be on some sort of skirmish mode. Break out of that actually and go for this. They're now capitulating there. Get the cavalry around. They got a lot of cavalry coming in. No, so this seems like it's the main brunt of the attack. So what's even over here? Some skirmishes. Let's give a command for the cavalry to engage. If we are to take the town square, what happens? Morale we get. Okay, so they're now fighting here. We're probably going to win here in this pocket. They're giving chase for some reason. They shouldn't be. Right, they've been done and dusted. You know, you might need to form up there. Go disciplined formation, go somewhere like this. And you go disciplined and invert like that. Get my vilites to move further up. Where am I? Alright, break disciplined formation and turn. You need to be over here helping out the cavalry units that are sporadically charging us. Okay, that's done alright. Do I send just these weak... These guys are just going to straight up capitulate. Do we even bother taking the fort? It could make a difference. These guys are just going to have to try and hold. Ideally, if I can get my cavalry around the back, that's what I want to happen. Keep them a little bit more mobile. Alright, move in here. We just need to get these arrow towers under our control. That's the main thing if you push in here. Get the general there. I think we try and move everyone in. They are going to flank here. This is going to be an interesting battle. I don't know how this is going to necessarily go.
One of our units has used all
Okay,
its
that's
ammunition.
flanking, so you hit that. You hit this then, and you move that. Because we really haven't got too many reinforcements here in the south. Okay, so they're moving for the flank. Okay, so I'm actually going to... Oh, they're not even in a pike formation and they're still slow as. Okay, they need to get around here. They're general sniping me now. Alright. They're doing well. How have they... Oh, there was a gap there. Not by much, but there was one. Our general's under attack, that's fine. Okay, we're capping those arrow towers.
Ready for orders. We await
Alright, protect them. Where's my general? He's here. Okay, let's maybe give out some attack orders and help plug those gaps. Okay, so now we've neutralized the towers, so they're not going to engage us at least. And then we'll take this. So Ellis is going to hit us from behind here, which is a little bit unfortunate. We do have a limited amount of cavalry, so now that we've won... Okay, so not everyone's in. That's interesting. What I'm going to do is try and get the cavalry up and over here now. Okay. So far, Lucius is holding, and he's actually holding quite well. Okay, they're going to push through here now, so swing over here and maybe try and hold this. Okay, let's drop and inspire. They've allowed us to take the fort, which is interesting. And we're trying to get our cavalry over there to help. Alright, start hitting that. We've run out of buffs there. You will lose if the timer runs out. Interesting. Okay. I think I might have to pull. We're about to get flanked from behind big time. The baggage train has just been stuffed.
The men are wavering.
Jeez. This is going to be a rough one. I do have cavalry here, but against spears, I don't necessarily know what they're going to do. Okay, we're going to have to try and disengage our general. Somehow thread him out of there. We have the fort, but at really what cost? If we're talking grand scheme. I think we're going to lose the general here. We're not going to be able to get him out.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Okay, so now we're fighting a phalanx for some reason. Go for that. That was the order. Why are they running this way? Bizarre. They need to be running out. Yeah, I think these guys are just lost. I think we got the general out. Even if we get there, are we better off to hold back here? But the thing is, they might not ever push back here. I think we go over, we try and make it here now. Doesn't matter about that tower. Just try and get everyone over here as quick as possible. And we'll maybe just grab all these cavalry units, the last of them, and get them to cycle charge.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
I'm just going to make sure everyone's on disciplined formation. Just fight to the last man. Make sure our generals are sort of grouped up and nearby. Maybe moving them on this left-hand side might be safer.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Alright, you go for this.
Shameful display.
We still haven't yet to crush any of these skirmish units here. Maybe this blob can do it. Okay, so they're now rotating and moving. Come on. Done. Now we go for the next one.
This is a shameful display.
Man, we are just so battered up. Oh, we've actually fully capitulated here. I think we move back then. We use the fort to defend.
Our men flee the field of battle.
We're only halfway there,
Shameful
and it's not going to make a difference now.
Ready to ride.
We turn this offensive fort battle into a defensive one now. Try and run after their skirmishers and those that come in.
the field of battle. This is a
Alright,
shameful
go back everyone. Hopefully they just push, because sometimes you can do that and then they don't come.
Our men flee
Wow,
the
this
field of
might be
battle.
kind of bad
This is a shameful display.
for the series. They are really running for this one. Alright. So let's make just like a rough defense.
Our
Nothing
men flee the field of battle.
too
This
crazy.
is a shameful display.
But for now, just get everyone in. Okay, there's more skirmishes around the back, so let's go around the back. We haven't really got any skirmishes with these other blokes, though.
Ready for orders.
General, you have orders, sir.
We do have more reinforcements coming in.
At your service.
Alright, let's try and strike some of these.
Equities. Riders.
Units. Okay, so there actually wasn't enough
Charge.
spaces for this fight for everyone to come on in. There was like more units. Okay. So we're chipping away at them then. Just need to keep an eye on that. Group that. Okay, so everyone else is now moving in now. They're just taking their time. I don't even know what you go for. Maybe try and strike them.
Commander. Engage. Equities.
Our cavalry's just so depleted. I get it. So what is here exactly but cavalry? Okay, just some little bits of infantry. It's mostly this. So let's move that up. You're engaging this. Where's my cavalry? Yeah, you go for that actually. Let's speed things up. We still lose if the timer runs out.
Used all its ammunition.
I'm kind of lucky we didn't attempt a siege with this. I don't know how we would have gone. Get everyone to deploy formations. We crushed that archer unit, which is pretty good. Go back over here then. They seem to be pushing. I wouldn't be sure if they would. Okay, more reinforcements coming from here. It's lucky our deployment zone's over here. Sometimes it can be a lot worse. And we'll keep the general staff there. So, deploy that a bit better. You can go there. This front line is so much better. Okay, where's my cavalry? Nice. So they are going to try and target these reinforcements coming in. Maybe even just try and go the other side. Okay, so time is still not in our favour, but maybe with the help of these arrow towers we've managed to co-opt. Only time will tell if this play was worth it. Okay, there is an arch unit there, but it's intertwined. So move that way. Yeah, I still do think the safe option is to swing around that way. We've got one more arrow tower here. Maybe move back there then, and cap it. And then you can move over this way. Alright, so they are starting to hit our formation. Hopefully we can just start chipping away at them. Nearly you would, like, let's talk about it frankly. If this was to happen, they would take the fort. They would probably just retreat from the battlefield because we're in a dug-in position. Like, why would you assault it? In theory. Because we're about to get heaps of kills with these. So we sit here and wait. And then we just try and slink as many of these units into the fort as we can. They are going for these reinforcements though, which is interesting. So maybe we hit that. Oh, it's a cavalry unit. Well, let's just turn for a second, just hit it. Like, it's probably only one volley and it's gonna capitulate. Yeah, look at that. I was like, why is it moving so quickly? Oh, it's a cavalry unit. But you still need to move upon that position, so let's go back in here now. There might be units we can hit. You just need to get around there. Alright, so they are still trying to push into the fort. They haven't committed on this side yet, but they might. Our pikes, our Greek allies, are going to hold against the Macedonians. Some people were having a go at me when I called the second or first, no, it would have been the second episode, the Roman liberation of Greece. In the sense of this, I meant, is it in the sense of the city-states? Well, that's what Rome claimed they did. They were going to liberate Corinth and stuff in the wars against the Macedonians, and then they just sort of annexed them after. Alright, so in theory, once we get all these vilites in, this should really change the tide of the battle. Fresh recruits in. Okay, you need to keep moving. Honestly, I don't know how that one legionary unity is holding. Now, I don't really like how long this battle is going. We've only got 38 minutes left. I don't know if we're going to be able to win it outright. Oh my god, my frames are killing it. Okay, I don't think these guys either are going to make their way to the fort in time. So maybe just try and skirmish these units. Oh, I've been neglecting some of these positions here. I should move these guys to a bit better. I've been so preoccupied, I forgot we have generals, and a lot of them were saved. No, go for this unit then. Okay, so we're starting to skirmish here then. Maybe we're a little bit unfortunate as well as what we got deployed with. Technically, there's probably 3 armies either side. So we straight up just could have got a bad rap. Alright, try and get these guys in. We seem to be skirmishing quite effectively here. So what I want you to sort of do, right? This is the play. So you sort of hit everyone from all sides, and that will crush it. We're starting to hit these guys here as well. So a little bit of pockets of fighting here. I haven't got to the point where I'm cycle charging in the rear of units. What's that? That's a medium spearman. We could risk a rear charge there. Maybe we do it. Damn, could have used a less cognitively intensive battle, but you know. Okay, so yeah, still continue to skirmish if you can. What units are here? Pretty much all of them. Alright. Oh, that's working now. Skirmish into this then. Maybe we do hit it from behind then. Okay. Like, hopefully now this unit should just like fall over. Because we're skirmishing them from the sides. We're not getting hit there quite yet, but you need to keep moving at least. Oh, that cavalry charge is coming in now. Sick. Then we rotate it back again, and we've still got so many abilities to use. Okay, they're nearly shattered. Still continue to skirmish the enemy combatants. But once again, we're at the point now where potentially the clock could be against us, more or less. Okay, so maybe move this way now. Like, that unit just needs to be inside. If they can get there. Just go back. What's happening here now? It says, look, oh, right, yeah, so you need to be moving. That's a general there. I wonder if this is all their forces now, though. Okay, so now some units have capitulated, so let's recalibrate this. Try and get you over this way. They're about to capitulate. What's this unit here? That's a pike unit. And that's a spear unit. Some light infantry. I think I just move my cavalry here and see if we can wait and leave them and see if there's an opportunity. Okay, so you need to come back here now. It's getting to the point where my skirmishers are running out of ammunition and moving about the place. Okay. I think it worked. We're in a really, really good position here now. It could have been a lot worse. I don't know what they're doing. But these guys have now come back in. As if that play worked. Yeah, I'd recommend it. Normally, when you're going to drag out a garrison and an army inside, quite often the reinforcing army's not fortified. I guess it was the play. Like, they thought, they probably could crush us. And they might not have seen, once again, that we deployed from this side. Okay, so let's grab some of these guys here for a sec. Oh, okay, hang on. You need to be in a formation. Were those guys not in formation? Or maybe the ones that moved? Well, we've won here magnificently, so let's just continue to skirmish. We had a bulk of these units here. It looks like the fight's going to turn this way. Are they coming for my cavalry now? What are they doing? Anyway, let's get these guys to start picking some targets. Hit the pikemen. They've only got small shields. They should be able to be done in. I could be wrong. Alright, let's move this way then. Oh my god, that came out of nowhere. Bless me, bless up. Well, if they're gonna follow this cavalry, at least come near the arrow towers. My dusty old house. Where are these guys? Why are they coming from here, though? What? When did the... When did that happen? Is that from, are these from like different armies technically? Oh, maybe. Since when did the reinforcement zones ping across the map like that? Oh, some people just sneeze like crazy. Maybe we've got a little thing coming on. Oh no. Hopefully it's not the COVID 19er. Okay. Yeah, they still seem to like really want these cavalry units for some reason. Like 28 minutes. Hopefully we've got time. Continue the skirmish. What's their general unit looking like? Nothing crazy. Well, the thing is now that these Villate units are going to be able to just like move up and replace some of these points. It's still a bit cringe that you can get flagged for saying the you know what word, but whatever. I don't claim that as my own, but I think it's funny. The 1-9er. Okay, so now we're getting pushed here though. I feel like it's moved slightly. Alright, more Villetes coming on in. Where are they going? We probably could use another. We've still got an improved Inspire, so let's drop that. Maybe if we get to the 10-minute mark, we might have to rotate. Or I actually think hitting them from the side, we might be able to do something here maybe with them. Or maybe not, or maybe just bait them around the arrow towers. Okay, so they're still hitting us here like water on rock, splashing upon us. Yeah, so they're going after these cavalry units, don't know why. Well, that doesn't bother me. Let's move these guys up. Hell, I'll rotate you this way, so you can come back the other way. Alright, maybe get the skirmishers to try and general snipe. This has been a long battle, my god. Okay, so these guys haven't quite capitulated, so maybe go for them. I wish you could get a stat on exactly how many kills arrow towers have. I'd love to know. Like, even if you could hover here. There's a way you can do the math, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, so even if we do win here today, it's still going to be quite a costly battle. Alright, so there's very heavy phalanx left. It actually seems to be mostly Ellis units left. Look, there are some small, what seems to be League units, but oh wow, look at this. We're perfectly hitting them now. Dude, Roman Villetes are so good. Also, it's so costly when both essentially Macedon and the League engage, because we're both at such we've both got such good army rosters. This is gonna be a really good result. Okay, so where were these skirmishers here? Go for the last of them. Whoa, you're being engaged. No, I've kept my cavalry alive so long. Please don't die at this last little minute. We've been doing so well. Okay. I still think I have hope to hold on just that little bit longer. Nice, that's now done. this. I don't know why they're giving chase. I kind of want to bring them back this other way, to be honest. If I go this way, they're going to be around the backside, and there's heaps of rocks here and stuff, so if I have to move over here, I don't know if it's necessarily the play. Move, go. Oh, I might have stuffed it there. They can't... Damn it. Yeah, just like really chasing this cavalry. Oh no, we lost a unit. Come off it. But yeah, I don't really know what campaign to do after this. We could just do more Rome too. Maybe a different mod. Someone mentioned Radius the other day. I might look into that. I don't know. It's like if you're playing DEI, like... If you're playing Radius, why don't you just play DEI? I don't know. To be fair, I haven't done a Radius campaign in quite some time. Maybe it's just something a bit different. Gives me another excuse to play as the Romans. Hellenic Roman factions. I don't know what it is. I just seem to be never tired of them. Okay, so I think we might need to advance here because 19 minutes, there's only a couple units here. I think we go for it. And then we flank these guys around the back, and then we get the cavalry even further around, and then get those guys there. Alright, come on guys. For death and glory. Let's hit them and hit them hard. They've turned now. Diddly-doo-doo. Right, you need to come back slightly. Pop it all. There we go. Bring him down. Bring him down. Yes. Oh my god. I still think we've got to keep an eye on the timer, even though I want to try and run down as many of these fools as we can. That was a monster of the battle. Monster of a battle. Definitely one of the highlights of the series. My god. My god. Why am I so sniffy all of a sudden? The league made me sick. It's just getting colder, I think. It's winter here in Australia. And it's cold as. Because I technically don't live on what most people consider Australia. I live in Tasmania. It's cold as here. Whatever it is in the mainland, pretty much halve it to here. Maybe even more. Okay. Nice. I might have to end the battle soon because I don't... But we could very well lose this. That's a way better army. Doesn't have much... Oh, yeah, I was... Doesn't have much cavalry. It's not like it's got 4 units. It's only got 2. But also, making them sieging it might be good. I don't know. I suppose we fight it. Guys. Okay, we might have an opportunity here. They're moving them up. Now, thankfully, this army doesn't have their faction leader in it. That needs to be way better. If we're going to have a chance for this one. They are in range. Are they slingers? They are. I was like, why the hell do you have so much range?
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Oh yeah, so keep on making your way that way. We're good here. Their slingers are just in range. That's what's gonna be the thing to break us. If we aren't... Oh god, I'm not even paying attention. Our cavalry's getting chalked here. Oh, I fucked up there. Oh, don't mind me just throwing. God damn it. We needed that cavalry as well.
Spearmen ready for orders.
Okay. So our pikes are engaging theirs. A pike off, you can say. These must be the Spartans here that we recruited. Could have bought a bit more armor for a chilly, thundery day like this. And these guys are coming around the back here. What's this unit? 2 units of equites. So let's go get them around then. We've actually got a military tribune unit. We could go around the back. We might. Oh, come off it. I do kind of appreciate how ambitious they are to general snipe in this mod. Well, DLC rather, for some reason. I swear they do it heaps. More so that I'm like not used to it. Okay, so everyone's holding, everyone's sort of skirmishing as well, which is nice. Okay, so we do have a general here going around the back. If he can hit all those, we might be in a better position. Keep on moving. Might go there. Okay, and just start making your way down that way. Alright, advance. Nice. I think we're good. I think we might be able to win this. Just keep working. Just keep working the line. Our reinforcements are coming. Had a couple good battles here today. The League have been a formidable enemy to say the very least. Oh, okay, interesting general unit coming around the back here. Well, how many's there? 77. We should be okay. We are risking our general slightly though. Well, there's no one here in the center, so just charge out and help. Break the formation and go. These reinforcements can come here and plug any gaps anyway. Alright, come around this way. What's this? Only a light unit. Alright, come around here guys, give out some attack orders. Where'd you come from? Oh, there's still some units trickling in, I think. Nice. Commit everyone into the back of this cluster that's occurring. Try and break it down. Break it down. If we could get those very heavy pikes, that'd be decent. How far are you guys away? It's not like it's that valuable to have them in anyway. Not numerically enough. How are we going against this? Oh god, it needs to be way more. got to be a little bit careful here with this general. Last thing we want now is to lose someone. No, they're running, so maybe go like that. Nice. Okay with that. Oh, get the general moving about. Come on. Nice. And then it's only this unit here. I think we give chase, yes. But there it is. Campaign done and dusted. That was a fun little short one. So that was like a week campaign. About 2 hours a day I played.